Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember when the writers were on strike, right? Remember that time? That's when we started our company. So they were on strike talking about what's going to happen with their content online. That was a huge portion of why they were on strike. And so I was a banker at that time, and that's when I quit my job the day after I got my bonus, by the way, after my first year. Don't be a banker. And we bet that it would go the way of if we felt like the writers were going to cave and they were going to allow for the content be viewed online under what they call promotional use, which means it always has a buy link there to promote the sale or purchase of the DVD or EST or whatever. So we made a huge bet before it was even ruled to be able to be in leader position. So I quit my job. The guy that ran the LA Film Festival quit his job. We got together and we started pounding the pavement of the studios. And I told my co-founder, I was like, look, there's 5 freaking huge red flags that I see in our business. Not in order for us to be successful, but even for us to be able to even launch our company, right? A, the guilds have to go away. Number 2, or B, studios don't like each other, right? It's like the craziest environment ever. They don't like to work with each other. They're very competitive. And we needed the aggregation play. We need to get them all working together with us. The third one, studios don't like startups. Studios don't work with startups. They don't trust startups, especially if you're from Silicon Valley, because they all rip off all their content, right? And so we had a lot of goodwill to earn. And so we went into the studios and said, look, we don't want it on YouTube. We just want it on our site. And we're going to do what Pandora did for music for you guys. We're going to do it all in-house. We're not going to outsource it. We're going to hire only film students to go through your content. And we're going to tag it 1,000 times per title. And we're going to create some cool, we're just going to create the coolest stuff for you guys. And all we want to do is throw it up on our site and allow people to find all their favorite quotes and post them to their Facebook and to Twitter. So it's real simple and it's real cool, and we're not asking a lot. And by the way, here's some money to make sure it goes through legal. So that was the quick pitch, but it took a year. It took about 9 months. But it helped that we put together a pretty killer advisory board. So we have Sid Ganis, who ran the Academy and helped run a studio, and another guy that helped run Marvel, and Clayton Christensen, who's a professor at Harvard that writes a bunch of books, and we cold called him